this is a time where you have an opportunity to support people for quote unquote free. I mean, we do this for the love of the game, but we also really appreciate the help, especially when it helps other people hear about us and gets our engagement up. We just love playing the game, and I mean, you can just come and watch. Anything helps.
I jumped right into this thing. Last time we left off, it was the closing of the little party barbecue that you all decided to throw after some harrowing attacks on the Iron Crawler. You, as you all cooked food, made music, and danced the night away, while others of you slept soundly as the parties raged on. Um, Odysseus found his congregation, and upon meeting with them, discovered that one of his, if not the most faithful of his congregation, Bolden, was missing. And through the drunken understandings of Hilda, finally got out that he was somewhere, he went off somewhere downriver, and that he seemed off to her. Upon conversing with Hilda about telling his companions if he was gone too long to come find him, he went in search of Bolden, and after a quick investigation, he found him somewhere downriver, just staring into the water. As he approached, Bolden seemed to not notice him until he got right up in his face, upon which Odysseus discovered that Bolden's face had and his skin had altered to some kind of fishy-like texture, with scales and what appeared to be gills growing out of his neck. Trying to rouse him from this, what seemed like strange fixation on the water, Bolden snapped and lunged at Odysseus, and defending himself and showing what it means to be a level 3 monk compared to just some nobody, beat the living shit out of Bolden in one go, knocking him out. Afterwards, he attempted to take Bolden away from the waters, but the waters refused to release him, instead trying to pull him further downstream. Through a valiant effort, Odysseus held on for as long as he could, but eventually, being thrown against the rocks within the current, he unfortunately had to let go, leaving Bolden's body to be washed downstream after some very menacing voice emanated from Bolden's mouth that was not his own. After this, Odysseus pulled himself ashore and proceeded to fall unconscious. Meanwhile, his companions set about looking for him before eventually following downriver, following the clues left by Odysseus, and coming upon him on shore, to which Karagar and Uthorn, who were the ones that came and found him, began to carry him back and bring him safely back to the Iron Crawler, as he rambled on about some strange happenings that happened at the waterfront. So, as we come back in, Uthorn, Karagar, Odysseus, you find yourselves walking back to the Iron Crawler now. Mere feet away, you see the Iron Crawler standing before you. You see Kaz kicking his feet above on top of it. Meanwhile, Silas is still fast asleep, still with one of the other revelers on top of him. But this is what you come upon you. So, What would you like to do?
A party goer passed out on you, Silas, I believe is what happened.
Yeah.
Or they tripped over your body and passed out when they... and then-
On you or with you?
It was on.
I didn't wake up. It's none of my concern.
Nope.
A problem for the sunrise.
Kaz, you would you would have heard them kind of their voices as they began approaching the Iron Crawler.
I will kind of shake out of looking up, and I'll sit back up and look out and see if I can't spot him.
Easy to do. You don't really have to look too hard. You can see through the bright moonlight. You see them, the three figures. Odysseus kind of slung over Uthorn's shoulder as Carragher
Also
kind of leads them
shirtless.
back.
Covered in
Shirtless.
really hot bruises.
He is super hot and blue, and also bruised and cut up.
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
Why am I
Wow.
blue?
Why are you blue?
This damn thing, I swear.
Is the party kind of dying down? Like everyone's kind of going to bed and stuff.
Yeah. It pretty much is just kind of you out there awake. There's a few people kind of still hanging back and chatting, but for the most part, the band stopped playing. People are kind of like picking themselves up, picking their friends up, kind of moving back to retire for the night.
I'll climb down and go towards them to go meet them.
All right.
I'm having this issue with my cats. They don't want to be in here, but they don't want the door closed either, and they're freaking out.
That's what Bilbo's doing.
Leave us the way open, Father.
Yeah. Hopefully okay, I'm back. No, I'm locked in for real.
But yeah, so you guys see Kaz strolling towards you, hands like in his pockets, just chilling.
Carragher will lean down to Uthorn and look at Odysseus. I don't know which way. Are you facing forward or facing backwards on Uthorn's shoulder?
I'm walking on my own, just kind of leaning on
Okay,
him.
good.
Yeah, I was under the assumption we were helping each other.
I thought you were cradling him like a newborn baby, but
No.
that was just
Well,
No.
Uthorn's not that strong. There's no way he was going to be able to do that.
Fan cannon.
So yeah, Kaz sees that you're leaned on Uthorn. So what's the issue? You get a little too much of the ale from the dwarves?
I'm afraid I was attacked by a rogue fishman, metamorphosizing before my very eyes, before the water itself came alive and bashed me against some rocks and tore me away from you.
What?
Did I miss
I'm not
anything,
sure.
Carragher?
Hopefully that's the whole story. What was his name? Bolden?
It was. He was my best friend.
Do you need to tell the guard? Your
We need
congregation, perhaps, what happened to him?
something seems to be happening, potentially, or spreading amongst my congregation. We need to find them.
Something is happening on this train. First, demons spawn and attack us. There's no way they would have caught us here on the open road. Someone had to have called them. And next, you're fighting demons in the dark. This does not bode well.
I mean, does a
I-
fishman count as a demon? I'm not quite versed in demonology, but I don't. feel
that guy? Was he a fish dude just like you, or was he?
No, he
like,
was a human, I believe.
Yeah.
He's an Ashmarshian.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Bolden was human.
Last Ashmarshian. That is a spin-off coming out next month.
like.
Um,
Either
Wait,
way,
a fish,
I-
a fish attacked you, or this Bolden character?
Bolden seems to have metamorphosized, perhaps is a word. Karagar can correct me, into some kind of half man, half fish creature, abomination, and I don't think he's a demon like what we're fighting, but something did speak to me under the water, and it was not pleasant. I wish to speak to Silas or a priest at once. But first, we need to make sure that no one else in this congregation turns into one of those monstrosities, because I effortlessly beat the shit out of it. It was not a problem whatsoever. These people these people could be in danger.
Where's the rest of your congregation?
We need to find them and possibly push them all into our bunk and shut the door.
I mean,
So you want to
how-
lock us in a room with a bunch of people who may become monsters?
I want to lock them in a room to ensure they don't hurt innocent people.
How long ago
Well-
was Bolton baptized?
I suppose.
He was one of the first when I reached Ashmarsh about a month or so ago. Unless the DM says otherwise, I can't remember. That sound right? Or is that wrong?
No, Bolden.
It's only been a couple days.
Yeah, Bolden
I
would
was
have
in
been.
Ashmarsh a while, I thought.
Yes, but Bolden was, if you recall, Bolden was the one you were baptizing
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
a week ago. About a week ago.
About a week ago.
Sorry, I hit my head really hard about 16 times. It's only been a matter of days, but I baptized him in the water the very moment that crack or thing erupted from the Doom Shroud expanse and took the city. I'm worried perhaps that water was tainted.
There you go. You
Demon
baptized when unholy spirits attached themselves in that. They made your holy ritual unholy.
They may have. Which
I
means
think
the
you're
majority
right.
of the congregation should be okay.
I still think you're right in wanting to keep them in a secure location for their own safety, of course. I'm certain it wouldn't take too much convincing to get them to be able to come together. Karagar just saw what I'm doing. I think Karagar just saw it.
I
Nice
also caught that out of my
machinima moves,
corner
bro.
of my eye.
Nice machinima moves.
No, it's because since my camera's not on, I was like, I'd do something to show that I'm here.
That's pretty funny.
Uthorn, is something wrong? You seem to be moving quite frantically.
No, it's just a little fidgeting after what Odysseus went through. As you guys could tell, I'm not much of a fighter. This is all new to me. I mean, my nerves are getting the best of me. I think we best get some night's rest.
I think
Uthorn,
we need to alert the guard on the Iron Crawler immediately. We're passengers on this train. It's not our abode. None of us are from these lands. Whatever's happening, we need to let the people in charge know what's going on. We saw that we met the captain during dinner.
I
They
fear
need to
I
be
may be arrested. Or worse.
Why
it
would you
wasn't
be
your fault.
arrested?
I'm not sure worship Vundarin in the right way is smiled upon on this ship or on this train or by these people. It's a
Well, we
risk
can't
I
just-
run everywhere I go. I'm
We
sorry.
can't just commandeer one of the cabins on the crawler and not tell the people in charge what's going on.
I mean, we would be fine if we just moved them into our cabin, would we not?
Maybe they've got extra space somewhere.
I think Uthorn could convince all of them. There's very few to squeeze into our cabin with us for a few nights, though.
Why do I have to
Uthorn,
convince your
Kierkegaard-
congregation?
I'm gonna
It's
go
your
wake up
congregation.
Silas.
There's 6 of them, by the way.
Kierkegaard's gonna go shake Silas awake.
Oh, what the hell?
Sorry to wake you up, my man, but
I never get 8 hours. What seems to be the issue?
Odysseus needs to have a talk with you, and I think we all need your advice on something else too.
Forgive him,
Well,
Father, for he has sinned.
Things must be quite dire if you are consulting me. All right. Well, what seems to be the issue? I'll walk up.
Explains.
Okay, so
And
they
so
tell me
we
everything.
tell Silas the
It
whole
all started when
situation.
I was born.
You are explaining the whole situation as best that he can, Silas.
Well, I might be able to do something. I have a blessing I've received from Nera and Nahiri that lets me sense those that have a fiendish nature. I might be able to spot this affliction, but if it's a spontaneous occurrence, I'm not sure I'd be able to pick up on that. But if it's if it's a nesting whale type of curse, I might be able to sense it.
I think that is a good call. My gut tells me, had I been here for the session prior to that one, there may have been signs.
There may there may have been signs.
Here's your time. Yes.
Odysseus, do you know, have your followers been staying together on the Iron Crawler these last few days, or are they split up amongst different compartments?
They should all be together, but let us go look together. I think Silas has a great plan.
I will go ahead and cast one of my channel divinities.
Okay.
I will
We should
use
go find
divine
them
sense. It lasts for 10 minutes. We should
Oh,
be able
cool.
to.
Okay.
If we can't find him in 10 minutes, something is wrong.
Yeah. You cast your channel divinity and reach your extra divine
Within
sense out
60
to
feet.
60 feet. Kind of, you see around you that everybody seems to be normal as you did before. Your companions. You see that there is a faint, not really any faint aura. Go ahead, make a perception check for me, Silas.
Perception.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 7.
7. Yeah. No.
One
Everybody.
for each god.
Yep.
That
Everybody.
should be worth more than a nat 20, really.
Everybody seems to be like looking around your companions. Everybody seems to be in working order. No, nothing out of place. So you all gather yourselves and move out of your cabin, and it's 4 carts down. So you go through the medical cart, one more, then another, then the next one is where you come across your remaining congregation. Kind of all, you see that they're still all kind of together, talking amongst themselves. Well, most people are kind of settled in or passed out drunk or what have you. They all still seem to be fairly awake and just kind of conversing. But nevertheless, you do find them.
Odysseus is going to turn to Uthorn. I didn't really think of what I should say.
I mean, you've talked to them plenty of times, correct? Certainly you'll be able to think of something.
Do I lie to them?
I find that sometimes the truth is more harmful than it is good. Do with that information as you will.
You have such a way with words, Uthorn. I appreciate it.
Of course. And if you truly need help, I can assist in any way that you would like. Possibly,
Oh, that is great.
A song in the background that's not necessarily directly against them, but around should certainly help them be at ease.
Hold that thought really fast, Uthorn. Hold it.
Are these guys demons?
You look at them, and you don't see any weird like touch of celestial or fiendish influence on them. They seem to just be like everybody else.
Well, Odysseus, I have some good news. These folks seem to be clear of any demonic or fiendish or even an STD influence, I believe. So,
God.
What was that?
This
This
is
last
great
one there,
news.
Silas?
well, I had something in my throat. It was just a slight cough.
Thank you. That is good news, though. Perhaps makes this even more of a mystery than what could have happened, but these people deserve to know what happened here today. The truth or otherwise. And Odysseus will kind of clear his throat and address the room, and he will say, "Followers, to me, please, your attention. The Lord of the Tides has spoken, and Bolden has answered the call. A good friend of mine, Uthorn, is here to tell you what magical adventure Bolden is on now. Thank you."
You son of a bitch. I was getting a snack too, yeah.
Hey,
As-
to make sure my channel divinity doesn't run out, and also to avoid this, I'm gonna walk down the rest of the train just really quick while he does his thing.
Tell me, followers, I'm not entirely versed in your religion, but I did get firsthand experience to this divine intervention that happened recently. Your brother in the faith, I'm sorry, what was his name again? Bolton?
It was Bolden.
Yes, he was visited alongside Odysseus by a emissary of your god in the river down the way. I don't know the specifics exactly, but I do know that Bolton has been called away on a very important mission.
Bolden?
Bolden has been called on a very important mission. I myself have never seen such divine presence before. And just that interaction may have even converted me. I don't know if many of you have known, but Odysseus has baptized me.
Turns around and walks to the corner. Just leans against the wall, just kind of shakes his head a little bit.
Odysseus has baptized me in your faith, not but a few days past. And it is now that I do truly believe that he like whispers to Odysseus, Undarin, right? Undarin?
Yes.
Undarin speaks to his people. Bolton will be gone for a while, and I do not know when he will return, but Undarin promised us that he is on a great journey, and that he will go to bring many to your faith as well.
Give me a deception check.
Alright.
Great journey. Oh shit.
The great journey. Okay, because I have Silver Tongue, any deception or persuasion check, if I roll a 9 or lower, it's actually a 10. FYI.
Ow.
Okay.
It's gonna come in handy for this nat one.
So that's a 16. I rolled an 8.
16. Okay. 16. Uthorn, as you spin this tale to the worshippers, you look on and you see that
recount historical events.
as you recount what's happened and choose your words carefully, you see that they start shaking their heads and kind of in agreement, like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Good. Undarin, bless him, he was a very devout man, and oh yeah, I that makes a lot of sense. There's just for whatever reason, your words are a balm to their woes of poor missing Bolden, and whatever faith they have in Undarin and in Odysseus seems to be bolstered by your words to them.
Well, Uthorn, I do think I will buy that timeshare.
Oh, perfect. We'll just start with a measly 400 gold, and I guarantee
I'm not
your
in a
investment will be... No, I know.
Odysseus is going to put his arm around Uthorn, and he addresses the crowd, and he goes, yes, and as you all heard, Uthorn did take the initial baptism, but as we all know, the first is closely followed within a few days by the second, more formal baptism amongst the followers. And what better time now in the celebration of Bolden's adventure should we not anoint another into our congregation? What say you, crowd? And what say you, Uthorn? Are you ready to pledge yourself right here, right now, to Undarin?
Uthorn's eyes are wide open in like fear. He's like, what are you doing? Yes, of course. What does the second baptism entail again?
You get on your knees, Uthorn.
Whoa.
Hold on. What?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh no!
This is what we refer to in the clergy as sloppy
okay.
toppy.
It's not what you think. It's
Oh,
not what
no.
you
Uthorn isn't an altar boy. What are you talking
Oh
about?
no!
Only the tainted Church of the Sevenfold would make jokes of such a ceremony as this. Disgusting.
Yes, of course. And Uthorn will mouth to Odysseus, what the fuck? And he will kneel down in front of him.
You will, Odysseus kind of grabs you by your shoulder, and you're taken aback with how firm and unforgiving this grip is. with his right hand.
Oh God!
And with his left hand, he's going to cast one of my spells, Shape Water, and churn it into form a 1 foot by 1 foot sphere of water with his left hand.
A spear of
Uthorn.
water.
Sorry, a cube of 1 foot by 1 foot.
Uthorn will freak out for a second, and like you're holding him really tight as the water envelops him. As he looks up at you with wide eyes, and then he pulls up one of his hands. He starts doing the cut this off motion, but he's trying to hide it from all the others. What are you doing? Stop! No.
You can hear Odysseus's voice through the water cube. Accept the salt into your lungs. Let Undarin flow through you. I shall guide it. You shall awaken whole, Uthorn, once you give in to the Lord of the Tides.
Uthorn,
just swallow. Just pass out already.
Uthorn, roll a Constitution save.
I actually don't need to.
Are you going to accept it?
I don't need to breathe.
Oh.
So Uthorn starts struggling against Odysseus, and it goes on for 10 seconds. It goes on to 30, to a minute, to 2 minutes, and he's still trying to struggle against Uthorn, and his eyes are wide, and he's pleading. He's like, please let me go. He's like, stop this now. As he goes far beyond what you're he should be drowned by now.
Mhm.
Why is he not
Hold on.
drowning?
2 minutes. What is the congregation thinking after 2 minutes of you waterboarding this guy?
This is the most holiest thing that they've ever seen in their lives. This Undarin is keeping this man alive.
They are looking on with concern, but also bated breath. With what Uthorn has just said to them in talking up Odysseus and Undarin, they are intent on watching this baptism be completed. But you see that within their looks there is some, oh my god, this is kind of brutal.
This is rough.
Eventually,
Oh.
eventually after 4 minutes, Uthorn will know, Odysseus is not letting him go, so he's gonna just look around and just pretend to faint or go limp or whatever to try to get this to be done with.
Odysseus, are you at all trying to force the water down his throat?
Okay, so initially I gotta backtrack a little bit. The reason Odysseus is doing this is for usually during the baptism is when he is closest to Undarin and he can feel Undarin accepting this person's soul or rejecting it. And Odysseus in the past has felt messages come through and conversations. So for the first 30 seconds, Odysseus is not even aware Uthorn is struggling
Motioning
and this
to
isn't
you,
working
stop.
because I am screaming out with every fiber in my body to speak to Undarin through this holy ritual. And basically, unfortunately, he's using Uthorn and saw an opportunity to try to use him as a vessel to speak to Undarin.
Okay.
After about
That's
30
what I wanted.
seconds.
What does Odysseus feel during this time?
As you close your eyes and attempt to fall back into your ritual that you've done countless times, the almost boring ritual that you do to you. You close your eyes and in your mind you're panicking, you're freaking out, you're calling out to Undarin for guidance, for help. Go ahead, give me a religion check.
Where is it? It's in the R's.
Losing my religion. Do 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 do. When you walk.
I think that's what I rolled on all the other ones too.
A 7.
Last session.
7, is that it? Any bonus?
Yeah.
7? Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Try as you might, Odysseus, your mind, you cannot calm it enough to come to balance with yourself, within yourself, to cast your voice to the heavens, to speak out to your God. Your mind is just too flooded with what with the events of earlier, with what happened to Bolden, the voice that spoke in your mind, it just keeps flashing again and again in your mind, as though you try to plead, you just can't. You plead out, but there is silence through your panicked mind. And after about this 30 seconds of you desperately trying to find that connection that you've taken for granted almost at this point, that because it's become so familiar with you. After about 30 seconds, you look down and you see that Uthorn is still struggling against the baptism. And he is continuing to do so, whether you are ignoring it or attempting to actually complete the baptism against his will.
Ridiculous.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So now we can bump forward to all that stuff that happened. So once Odysseus makes the choice, he's having a really bad day. And now what he feels like is silence from the gods is even worse. And now he realizes for the first time ever, he's going to have to fake this in front of his congregation. And that's just a horrible feeling to him. Horrible. But he's going to go through with it and won't wait till Uthorn figures it out that he needs to play dead.
Yes, we go on about 4-ish minutes, and eventually Uthorn's like, and then he like goes limp.
I need performance checks from both of you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Totally
Both of us,
fair.
or can you just
Totally
give me
fair.
advantage?
Nope,
Yeah.
both
Dude,
both
this
of
could be
you.
the end. This
Oh,
could be the end of the
no.
congregation.
We might have to kill everyone in this room.
Hey, 16, nice, Connor.
Oh, I got a 16. All right.
Karagar's looking at
27,
Kaz.
we're good.
What
We're
the
good.
fuck is going on?
Uthorn is dead. Uthorn is dead on the floor. Like, honestly, Kaz is convinced. He's like, oh,
Holy
crap.
shit.
He
Odysseus.
killed his dad.
Odysseus, is there any, like, as you do this, as you hope that Uthorn is trying to catch on, is there anything you say, any words you say or actions you do to kind of help
Yep.
with this performance to really play it up?
Yep. Odysseus knows Uthorn's at full health, so he can take this. And he is also frustrated and has to punch something.
Oh, no!
And so, as Uthorn is on the tail
shit.
end of his struggle and looks like he's just about to like pretend to pass out, Odysseus will. I don't have to, so he's been pretending to hold the cube of water, but I don't technically have to reading the spell. So I will release it, and still standing there, shirtless, bruised up. Odysseus looks to the crowd and he goes, sometimes even our great Undarin, locked away as he is, as all gods are, need help in this mortal world. He has given me the promise to help him, and sometimes the Lord of the Tide aids us with the ability to burn the wicked. And Odysseus, just for flavor, I'm going to use my last focus point to cast my subclass, and Odysseus's left fist will be completely engulfed in flames, and I will just punch Uthorn in the chest with the fiery fist.
Never mind. I won't say anything.
I would say, because it is out of. Go ahead and God.
Let him
I don't
hit,
know.
dude. Let him hit.
I just rolled damage.
All right. Yep. Go
Yeah.
roll damage.
Does that make your performance check
Jesus.
happen at disadvantage though?
I think it's a good performance. That's a 6. 6 fire
Yeah,
damage. and
You,
then,
Uthorn, as you were being fake waterboarded, trying to desperately get this man to cut off his performance, you start to like, okay, I'll just pretend to pass out. And as you do that, you just feel a jab into your gut. This burning hot punch just digs deep into your sternum.
as you fall forward, Uthorn, I will cut the shape water immediately and catch you as you fall forward, and my still burning left hand will go touch right where I punched you, and I will cast Cure Wounds as a dance of water magic that engulfs you. It's very pretty. For 10 healing if you needed it.
Nice.
Now I can't do that again until we rest. There we go.
So, Uthorn, almost immediately after you feel this burning pain, you feel that soothing relief wash over you.
As I fake pass out, fall over, get sucker punched in the gut, feel the beauty or the life come back to me, I will take a performative gasp. I have perceived Undarin in his fullness.
Do not speak, Uthorn, anymore. Save your voice. Save your voice for those who need it most. Those in this train do not. Welcome, Uthorn.
Thank you.
And Odysseus will just help you rise.
You look out at your congregation and you see that some of them are Hilda and a few others. You would know them as Pella and Corin, are kind of like aghast, while you see the others, Orin, Tessa, and the old man called Old Marrow, are kind of dropped to their knees in awe of this display and just praising Undarin in his glory.
Damn, this feels bad.
Yeah, you guys successfully pulled off a fake baptism and have enraptured your congregation. They are really feeling the Holy Spirit.
Please watch over one another. If anyone feels unwell, come find me right away. It can be difficult to be away from the water as we are now. If you feel any illness, please let me know. Otherwise, I must take Uthor and I must continue our rounds on the ship. Thank you.
But Lord, please, what about us? Could we not partake in the baptism? What we've seen is nothing short of true miracle in the face of such adversities.
The Lord of the Tides will bring us clean waters. I'm afraid I cannot summon anymore. Even the gifts he has given me has their limits. Surely you understand. There must be a connection. We cannot simply use urinal water.
What of the river, my lord?
We don't want that water, my friend. I already inspected it. It is not worthy of Undarin. You know, inland water is a rather touchy subject with the Lord of Salt.
Hey, you hear, Old Mel? Yeah, piss on that fresh water. We need the salt.
Indeed. And what is piss if not water? Desolidified. Desalinated. That's the right word.
Are you suggesting we piss on each other?
let's not.
Oh no!
I've heard tale of gnomes from Grundle Deep that do piss boy things. We will not stoop to that level, will we?
They were freaky little gnomes, that's to be certain. All right. No pissing. We'll be baptized later then.
Next stop. Swear it. Now I must be going, Uthorn here. That was a rather difficult baptism. I must get him back to his bedchamber.
Yes, please, I am very warned. The rest of you, I promise to tell you of my experience on the morrow.
Oh, go rest. Yes, of course.
And Uthorn will, like, book it out of there. It's like, just, like, hurries through the doors, running back to, our cart.
And that's 1 down, 3 to go.
Does it really count, though? Does it really count?
Well, did any water actually get into your lungs, Uthorn?
No. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I didn't need it, though.
I didn't need it.
You know what? Actually,
Uthorn died. He died.
Uthorn, I do want you to make a Constitution saving throw just for the first 30 seconds that he was actually trying.
Okay.
To see if you could like keep the water from pressing down.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Why am I wasting these rolls?
like the throat goat you are, your esophagus just clamped shut and refused any of that liquid to run down your throat. You're fine. Silas, as this was going on, you decided to take a trip down the rest of these parts.
I'm glad I did because my fucking shit would have ran out. So
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I am very nervous that I went off by myself.
Is the way.
Okay. All right, Silas, calm yourself. That's a 12.
12. So you move up and down the carts fairly quickly. Your sense kind of pushes out and fills the air around you, and you look to all of the refugees, the adventurers, the dwarven guards, everybody within each cart as you move past. You don't seem to see anything out of the ordinary on the people. However, once you get to... It would be... If we're counting from 1 to 20 on these carts, your cart would be 20 and the engine cart would be 1. So about the 5th cart in, it actually takes place. You go to the front, and then it's actually on your way back. You are moving through cart 5, and you do notice a shimmer or a glimmer, something that kind of you take notice of.
Is this a glimmer? A similar kind of glimmer to the glimmer I saw in the sky that long ago?
It is It is obscured mostly. You see it mostly under what you appears to be some type of blanket or something, but you can just see it. And as you you didn't really catch it before, but as you kind of approach it, you get this tingling down your spine,
Okay.
um, like a cold hand or cold finger just kind of traces it down your spine. And as you go to look and see what's underneath this blanket, you are met with a sense of dread as you look at these symbols that clearly emit a fiendish essence from them.
Oh, shit.
Looking at it, you kind of uncover it more, and you see that it appears to be some type of summoning circle.
Yeah, it is.
Have I seen anything like this before?
Go ahead. Actually, yes, you would have. Being as you are a paladin, these are kind of things that you would have been brought up to speed on when you were first kind of being taught the ways of the paladins, how to when you were being granted this ability to detect these forces of good and these forces of evil, you were shown different ways in which their influences were brought into this world. So whether that be through prayer or portals, or in this case something like this summoning circle, you go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
15.
15, yeah. You would know that this particular type of summoning circle, it opens up, like when it's used, it opens up a rift to one of the planes of hell. And looking at it with a 15, you can look and see that these glyphs, you can make out that some of them you recognize as glyphs that would pertain to the realm of the goddess of death.
Okay.
So putting that together, you would understand that, given that the Doom Shroud itself was caused by a giant rift to Vexrelwyn's realm, you would put two and two together that these creatures that were brought to the Iron Crawler were summoned from that very same plane. So they are of the same plane of existence as those that attacked Ashmarsh.
Okay. So, my first instinct is to just try to immediately destroy the glyphs with the tip of my javelin.
Mhm.
But reason prevails, and I sprint down the carts, trying. How far? Wait, hold on. Before I do that, how far away are the guys?
They're about let's see, you guys were at 16, so they're about 11 carts away.
Yeah, fuck that. I am taking my javelin and I am trying to vandalize the runes to see if I can get this thing to turn off.
Okay, go ahead, roll an attack for me.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that'll hit. Go ahead, roll some damage.
That's 5 points of piercing.
5. All right, as you take your javelin out and just stab into some of these runes to kind of like scrape them away,
Yeah.
you manage to smear out 2 of them and half smear 1 of them away, like scratch it out. And you notice as you do this, the demonic or devilish aura that kind of permeated this circle begins to dissipate as the circle itself now is incomplete.
So, Silas isn't the brightest tool in the shed, but he he knows someone had to have put these here for these to have shown up, or at least that's his assumption. So I'm not leaving, just in case whoever showed up to put these here show up to get rid of the evidence. So I'm just gonna chill and wait for them to realize I didn't show up and come looking for me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stare at the circle just in case it's gonna turn back on me.
Right. As you do this, as you sit and wait, you others, having finished your mock baptism, you see as Uthorn runs back to your guys' quarters, Odysseus, Karagart, and Kaz. You still remain there, and you are now there in that cart. Silas, you noticed, walked forward, like further down the cart line, and Uthorn went back to your guys's. What would you like to? Would you like to stay, follow? What would you like to do?
I'm going to default to Karagar.
After watching that lovely display of baptism take place, Karagar is gonna just walk out of the room and I think I'm just gonna like sit down cross-legged on the ground and open my spell book, and I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to ritual cast for 10 minutes after that, just in the hallway, just sitting there, comprehend languages.
Okay.
So it's going to take me 20 minutes, but I'm just going to sit there and ritually cast these spells, and then I'll tell Kaz and Odysseus. I'll go find Silas if you want to check on Uthorn. Or maybe not. It's up to you.
I think I want out of this room.
Yeah, me too.
Very rude, but understandable.
I'm not accustomed to watching someone drowned.
Well, Odysseus isn't actually looking at you. He's rolling more rap on his bruised and bloodied hand. That one was rather weird. I have a lot of concerns to speak with you all about in private. They don't usually go like that.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
You should have been the one delivering it, friend.
Kaz and I ate a deer heart earlier today, and that was uncomfortable to watch.
Listen, you too. Something is very, very wrong here.
Well, the Doom Shroud is
And it's not.
broken, and some dark realm was seemingly spreading out from a contained area.
Listen,
I hope it's not
agree.
traveling faster than we are, but there's no reason to believe it's not traveling faster than this iron crawler. It's all terrible, terrible news.
This is what I know. And Odysseus will like tighten and break off the wrapping on his arm. Believe me or not, agree with my teachings or not, I have known one thing my whole life and have felt one thing my whole life, and it has, over the course of perhaps hours, all been ripped away. Undarin is silent. These people who trusted me now may have false faith, and something spoke to me in the water, something that chilled me to my bone. I don't know if it's related to the Doom Shroud or not, but something is very wrong.
All right, that kind of sparks a little bit of compassion in Kaz. Like, that's actually got to be a little hard to deal with.
Yeah. Well, Odysseus, I may not like holy men, but regardless of how rough the day and the last few have been, you shouldn't stop praying. Maybe the further away we get, things will get better. If we make it to the capital, maybe all will be fine.
No, but as long as Undarin stays silent, I don't know how far my gifts will take me, or if at all they come from him.
I'm sure he'll speak to you again soon.
I did punch Uthorn really hard. Perhaps I should go check on him. No, we should go grab Silas very quickly and go back.
But no one will be here to watch the congregation. We still don't know if something will happen or not.
I still think we should tell the guards on the train about it, but if you don't want to, I won't. Regardless, I'm going to sit here in this hallway and cast some of these spells. It's going to take me a bit of time, so...
I suppose, as uncomfortable as it is, I can watch the people.
Well, at least you have your little friend there with you.
We shouldn't split up 3 ways. Someone does need to go get Uthorn. Check on him.
I'll go check on Silas if he doesn't walk his way back here. He was just doing a quick check. Surely it won't take him 20 minutes to get back this way, right?
Surely.
It's already been 5.
He did fall asleep already. Maybe he'll pass out again. I'll find him regardless.
All right.
All right. So Kaz, you are staying to watch them. Karagar, you're going to find Silas, and Odysseus, you're going after Uthorn.
Yeah, that seems fair.
All right. So Karagar,
Party, woo!
as you cast your spell, so Kaz, you just kind of watch as before Karagar leaves, just kind of sits down for like 20 minutes.
I'm flipping through my book, Kelp's on my lap. Sometimes he flips a page for me. Sometimes he grabs something out of the pack. Sometimes he walks over to give you a high five.
I love
He gives me a high five. I like that guy.
As he sits there, after saying, "I will go find Silas," he sits there for about 20 minutes doing this. Karagar, after you cast your first detect magic spell, your eyes kind of have this weird wave distortion over them before it kind of like settles in, and your vision kind of changes to see these. As you look at your companions and around you and on yourself, you can see that some of the items that you all carry give off a faint glow. Now you've cast this spell before, and you've seen what it's like when it casts on things that are of magical property. It lights up pretty well. It's just like it's like a a bright candlelight, almost that in its brightness. When you look around at the items that you all carry, you see that it is more of a subdued or dim light. Kind of, and you would gather that this is probably due to what happened at Ashmarsh, and that the pulse that happened and where you all your items kind of lost their potency.
Everything's still just muted.
Yes, everything appears to still be like muted in their magical essence.
Okay.
After doing that, you walk yourself through the carts towards where Silas went. And one by one, as you go through these carts, you can see that either those that appear to be magically attuned, like as you pass by the cleric that you guys have talked to a couple of times now, you can see that she is wearing like a charm that is faintly glowing. And as you keep moving past, you see like some of the adventurers have some glowing items on them, weapons or trinkets or whatever. They're all faintly glowing. Nothing's really sticking out. Eventually, you get to the cart where Silas is, and you can see that he is kind of just standing there, warily, watching around. You look down.
Beat a sweat down my brow, waiting for 30 minutes for my friends to show up.
Oh no, he's hot.
Make a perception check.
Okay. One perception check. 19.
19. You see that he is what appears to be guarding something on the ground, and as you kind of like get closer into the cart and up to where he's standing, you can make out that it is some type of there's like some type of runes that are on the ground, and you can see that a couple of them have been scratched out and another one has kind of partially been scratched. As he kind of looks around, perspiration on his brow.
Hey,
Well, it's about damn time. I've been waiting for quite some time, and I'm getting mildly concerned.
what's going on?
Well, I found some fiendish runes. This here device. Take a look. I'll kind of move out of the way to show Karagar.
Shit.
Yeah.
Maybe
I had
those- You had a what?
I had a hankering that someone put these here. Someone on this train. I don't think we should let this out of our sights.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Let me go grab a card. We gotta let somebody know what's going on.
Well, hold on. Maybe we don't know who's compromised. Maybe
Are
it's
you
best we
saying-
keep this between ourselves.
Oh my god. By the
mean,
Prima. Why do you guys want to keep secrets from these people?
Well, we don't know where
Oh.
this came from, Karagar.
Was the random guard I gonna go find and tell what's going on any more likely than anyone else?
So
on
this is going to spread throughout the train.
Well, what
no,
if there's
whoever
more of them?
Oh,
could be
all right.
so many
Hold on.
circles
I'm
across
sorry.
the-
I believe that a worm or a parasite from that heart that I took a bite out of might be crawling around in my brain, because you are 100% correct, Karagar. Let's go fucking deal.
Oh, this might not be the only summoning circuit. Oh god. God. Okay. Are you good to watch this while I go to the nearest guard cart?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Okay.
Shit.
Karagar is gonna sprint to the nearest guard cart.
Yeah, so that would be towards the front, so it'd be cart 2. So you move forward to the carts and get to cart 2, where you kind of see a handful of the guards. Now, mind you, this is also late at night. You guys are doing this late at night. People
Yeah.
people are passed out, are trying to
They
sleep.
just toon, 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 toon.
This is after a party.
Yeah, and you guys,
Yeah.
you guys are like crashing through, not really being quiet about your presence, walking up and down the cart. So you are definitely getting some like dirty looks of fucking asshole. Shut up! Like,
My giant fucking feet just stomping down the corridor. I'm sorry. Go back to bed.
so you make your way to the.
Oh shit! I'm gonna send Kelp to crab walk his ass back to our cart to get the other guys. It
Smart.
might take him a bit, but I'm gonna send Kelp to the boys in blue.
Kelp kind of gives you a clack clack, and then like a little kelp wink, and then he skitters off, and then doing the crab walk, almost sounding like Mr. Krabs walking away. Just goes on down the carts.
Excellent.
Party time, excellent.
So you get to the guard cart, and you see now that there were a handful of guards that partook in the festivities outside. Probably a little too much, even for dwarves. They drank pretty heavily, so they are passed out. Some of them, like one of them, just kind of like made it through the door and just kind of like fell forward and is just passed out in his full armor. Another one seemed to like make it halfway up the stairs trying to yank off one of his boots before he just kind of gave up and laid down. But then you do see like a couple other ones sitting at a table, like their table kind of playing dice as they kind of see you approach, and they look up and like, "Oi, what can I do for you?"
Oh my god, we got a problem. Who's in charge? Which one of you guys is in charge here? Who's in charge on this iron crawler? It doesn't matter.
What?
Are you guys sober?
Well, we're about as sober as we can be. At least we're better off than the other ones you see around here.
Yeah.
Be-
I need one of you, or both of you, or all of you to follow me. Maybe. There's a demonic or a devilric summoning rune that one of my companions just found on the train. I don't know if it's been there for days. I don't know if it was put there while we were stopped for the day because we got hung up on the train, but we found one. He maybe disabled it, maybe not. There could be more on the train. Let me show you, please.
They're both just kind of looking at you like, uh-huh. Laddie, have you ever feeling well? Have you had a little too much to drink? You're not making a lot of sense.
You see how big I am? I can hold my damn liquor. I need one of you guys to come follow me and I need to show you something.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no. That's a 2. Oh no.
2?
That's a 2.
Listen here, big fella.
Oh.
We all get a little too deep into our cups sometimes, and I know old Bjorn over there, he gets a little too tipsy, and
Oh,
his dreams turn into not so friendly ones. So perhaps you had just yourself a bit of a bad dream, and you should try to go back to bed and sleep it
by
off.
the
It'll be
gods.
better for you in the morning.
Get your armor on and get ready to fight some demons. And I'm just going to take off sprinting to the next guard cart down the train. And I'm going to be as loud as I can. Just sprinting.
All right.
Oh no.
As
I'm
you
gonna get lost.
as you jumble back down, you get to it would be cart 10 would be the next guard cart. And you see as you go in there, these guards are passed the fuck out.
Oh no.
Like they were part of the you guys basically had this party near this cart. So they were some of the first ones to notice.
No.
Yeah.
So these guards are like you come in here and they are just scattered about. Like you hear one of them in like the latrine area just
Oh no.
It's the I'm shitting. Guy.
that bloody venison was so raw.
Oh
Poor
no!
bastard.
Oh,
All right, this guy is fighting his own devils.
Yeah. He's gonna brown. Oh no.
Everybody
What?
else is passed out in that.
shit!
Okay, I'm not concerned about waking up the entire iron crawler at this point. I'm gonna minor illusion the sound of when I was young and my father would wake me up by banging iron pans together to get me out of bed in the morning. I'm gonna minor illusion that in the middle of the room and then sprint at the next guard cart.
Damn.
And I'm just gonna leave that.
Karagard minor illusions. Jake's photo alarm turned down for what at max volume.
At 6 a.m. on a camping trip.
Yeah.
All right, as you do this and you just run down the cart, you get to cart 15, which would be the next cart.
Oh my god.
You bust in there, and you see that there are this time 3 awake guards just kind of leisurely about. They themselves have cups of ale still in their hands. They must have brought in from outside.
Oh, no.
While the other 7 guards that are in there are just kind of like strewn about in their beds and whatnot. As you break in there, just the sound of hell. They jump as the one faces you kind of steps back and like out of his chair, while the another one just like falls backwards, and the third one just kind of like looks. You could see that this one himself, he's pretty far gone, but he's still awake, and he just kind of like looks at you groggily, and then you see like these 2 just like look at you like, what in the blue places are you doing?
There's demonic summoning circle on the crawler. There might be more than one. I need a cleric to follow me. Please.
Do we look like we got any bloody clerics in here, for crying out loud?
Fucking find one.
Like, God's in heaven. Are you mad?
Karagard is dying.
The train might be under attack. And most of the guards are drunk, and it's kind of our fault. Please, just follow me, somebody. That's sober, please.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
It can't get any worse than last time.
Big
You
giant
shouldn't have
man
said
just,
that.
big giant man just screaming through the train. There's evil.
There's 13.
He's gonna kind of look at you and kind of eye you up and down and be like, all right, keep your pants on. Colin, you go with him. Hey, he kind of slaps him. Wake your sorry ass up. We got an emergency, apparently. He just kind of yanks him up. He's like, go on, you can finish your drink later. You show him what you're talking about, and I'll go find ourselves there's bound to be a cleric in the medical tent or in the medical cart or something. Just stop with the loud noises, man.
I'm fine. I'm sorry.
Christ alive. And he's
Colin?
just-
Colum, what's your name?
Colum.
Get your damn pants on and follow me, please.
Oh, I didn't realize I'd taken those off. Give me a moment. He's just
I like Gollum.
he does the 1 foot, 2 foot, and then kind of the flutter kick pull up of his pants.
I like that.
This guy has some swag. Holy shit.
Does he have a? What color is his hair, and does he have a beard?
Colum has bright red hair with
Yes.
like the long mustache and just like the chin beard that goes like like the goatee that goes like way down.
Yeah,
And he's just like,
I call him.
am I going to be needing my boots?
Yeah.
Oh, well, give me another moment. I must have threw them about somewhere.
Oh God.
Oh, there's one. Silly little bugger. Come on you go.
I'm gonna poke my head back out in the hallway and see if there's like a bunch of pissed off drunk people out in the hallway.
Yeah, as you do that, you hear behind you. Oh, there you are. How'd you get up there?
Oh my
But
God.
in front of you, though, you kind of just see people like, oh, in hell, man. What the fuck are you doing?
It's an emergency. It was a misinput. Calm down.
Can you have it a more quiet emergency? My pounding.
Oh shit.
As you as you see this, Colum comes up behind you. All right then, I'm ready to go. Lead the way.
Okay, thank the gods, thank Dulstus. And I'll take him back to Silas.
As you do that, the other dwarf will kind of just, he's already turned and like went back towards the other way towards the medical carts.
At least he's looking for somebody.
Hey, can you make Saragard roll to see if he can get him past all the dwarves who are like waking up and trying to talk to him?
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Go ahead. Roll a stealth check to see if you could slip by these people that are
no.
like groggily waking up.
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna minor illusion. Oh god. You want to hear the most annoying noise in the world?
Oh. My gosh, I wasn't ready for that.
Boy's a stealthy one.
Oh, you did
Oh my god!
That would wake everybody up.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me.
With a 19, you do manage to slip past all these people that are like look kind of like groggily like, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Nothing to see here, folks. Relax. Local Karagar guy.
He walked past like this like fucking little kid that's like, asshole,
sorry. God damn. Oh no.
There's a guy peeing in one of the corners of the cars.
Yeah.
he just looks back at you like,
This is just like the night after exams back at the university. Really brings back memories.
as you
Karagar
As you
has
en-
lost all faith in the guards of this crawler.
Yeah, yeah. It's our fault. It's my fault.
as you and Colum work your way up back towards Silas, the rest of you, Odysseus, well, Kaz, you hear this commotion going on. Like it would be, yeah, you would probably hear like the loud commotion from where you're at a little bit, just kind of some commotion. A few minutes later, you see one of the guards coming into the cart you're in. It's just like, God, find it, fucking giant drunken bastard. Oh. And he's gonna kind of look at you and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I just kind of glare at him. What do you mean, the giant? He was not drunk.
Are you kidding me? Did you hear the nonsense he's spouting about demonic circles and shit? I'm pretty sure he's deep into his cups at this point, fucking madman.
He says demonic circles. My eyes light up, and I shove past him, like kind of shoulder check him, and start sprinting up the train.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? God, fuck me.
Do you step on kelp in the hallway?
Let me roll a perception to see if I see kelp as I'm running.
Karagar, roll a dexterity save for kelp.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I do not see him.
Oh, that's bad.
I do not see kelp.
As you push
The dice have
past this
spoken.
guard, as you push past this guard, and you kind of reopen up, like, so these doors, to give you guys some insight here, these doors that are like connecting these carts, they are like, there's like this magical perimeter around them, so like when somebody enters to go into them, they open on their own. So as you go through this, as this door slides open and you step through with purpose, all you hear is a crunching sound.
Oh,
Go ahead,
Dad.
roll a d4 for me.
oh no.
Our first party loss.
D4. A 2.
Oh,
Kelp
he's
take-
got 3
Kelp-
HP.
Kelp takes 2 points of damage as Taz, you look down as your foot you caught your foot before it went all the way down, and you just kind of see Kelp's 2 claws on either side of your boot, kind of like punching at your boot.
Oh no.
I lift my boot and look down at the small crab.
You see Kelp just kind of look up at you, like one of his eye stalks is like pushed in, and his shell you can see has some damage to it, and he just kind of like looks up at you like, and what you would gather is a very angry crab noise as he clacks at you before doing his claw pointing back towards the other way where Karagar was. And then continuing to skitter down, continuing on his way. as he kind of looks back one more time and just kind of gives one more clack at you before running off.
I'll take off again. Just kind of like, oh man. Glad I didn't squish him all the way. I rolled a nat 1 to see him, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a rough dice roll for both of you. You continue on, and eventually you meet up with Karagar and Silas. But as that happens, Odysseus and Uthorn. Odysseus, a while back you followed Uthorn, so this is before all this happens. So you two you have followed Uthorn back to the cabin where you were staying on the caboose of the Iron Cross. And as you enter inside, you see Uthorn in there, kind of just.
Is he crying?
No,
Are you
so
crying?
I am in the corner.
Oh my God.
I mean, even if I didn't get a ton of water like down in my lungs, it still like went up my nostrils. So as I'm like in our room, I'm blowing out my nostrils to get the water
He's
to kind of come out.
leaking.
Just it's like wiping off my face and whatnot.
Odysseus goes to like gently and quietly open the door to apologize to Uthorn, and the door just goes as he opens it.
Door's
Uthorn,
very rusty.
Uthorn grabs his rapier, spins around, and holds it out. Oh. He quickly puts it away. I'm sorry. It's just you. I apologize. Did everything go right with the congregation? Are they all good and settled?
Still machining.
Yes. I can't, dude. I see your character moving in the bottom of the screen while you talk. I can't. I gotta turn the stream off.
Oh, that's
Yeah. This one's gonna do numbers on the YouTube. I just know it.
Yes, they bought the act and seem to have calmed down. Oz is keeping an eye on them, and I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to get a quick jab in on me after that ordeal. I'm sorry for springing that unpleasantness upon you. I know it does not feel great to take the salt into your lungs, but it is the only way I can try to communicate with Undarin clearly.
Oh,
And I saw an opportunity and I took it. And it was rather selfish of me, but I felt I needed to do it.
No worries. I'm perfectly okay with it. It's just lucky I'm able to hold my breath for quite a while, huh?
Yes, I was not natural, Uthorn. Now I stand before you a moderately unnatural being myself. I'm not going to go spreading your strangeness to the group or others, but I am curious what that was about. Normally I can bend the water through the nostrils and the lungs of those who are apprehensive, and I found too great of resistance within you. Nothing I've ever felt before.
Sorry, it was just kind of sprung upon me. Years of practice with singing and opera. You learn to control your airways quite well. I've had a lot of practice holding notes for long periods of time. I think my record one time for holding a note was 34 seconds.
Uthorn, that was like 3 minutes.
Oh! Was it? Oh, I mean...
Uthorn,
Oh
make
my
Uthorn make a deception check.
Fuck.
Odysseus, make an insight check.
I was gonna roll against it until he said 30 seconds is his record, and I held him in there for 3 minutes. What's mine?
I rolled a 25.
I need a nat 20.
Uthorn?
What am I supposed to roll?
Insight.
Oh, it's literally insight. I'm okay at. Okay.
Also, I would like to point out that holding your breath and expelling it in a controlled fashion are two very different things.
Fair enough. I rolled a 21. That's a battle of the wits.
Yeah, it
3 minutes.
Two pretty
Time
good rolls.
escaped me. I'm terribly sorry.
Well, I suppose I don't know much about opera singing, so I would have no reason to not believe you. You seem to be a truthful man, Uthorn.
Yes, I try my best. Uthorn's just gonna put his hands on his head and slump against the wall, slide down and sit. Who am I kidding? Let's chalk it up to a fluke, right? It was definitely something I wasn't expecting. Put me in a rough spot. I'm more than happy to have helped with your congregation, though.
Well, I'll make it up to you. Again, I'm sorry it wasn't right, but I had to do it. Somebody else would have gotten it wrong.
Of course, of course.
all right.
Tell
Would
me,
you,
Uthorn, you're
You're
a holy
Uthorn.
man, correct? Oh, tell me.
You are.
I guess
You're
holding,
So
holding,
I think I
holding
punched
my
you a little
breaths-
hard.
Yeah, I'm still a little out of it. Tell me, you're a holy man, correct? What kind of creatures, of the divine sorts, does Uthar or Undarin participate in or even show? I know I said that he showed himself to Bolton, your follower, but I actually
Bolton.
have no clue what kind of creature may have even shown up.
Well, Undarin is the patron god of the Undari, my people. Some people call us Tritons in other versions of the rulebook, but here we are, the Undari.
I think I've heard of the other term in other parts of the world, yes.
There are many creatures of the deep that most surface dwellers never see that we interact with that have the blessing of Undarin, and he bestowed upon my people something we call the promise. And it is through the divinity of that promise that he gave to us that even while locked away, as the myths go, as we were all aware, the gods are locked away, even amongst their silence, his promise reigns true, and the Undari are able to traverse the seas with ease. We have great luck, great mercantilism, all of the things. We have domain still to this day over the sea, but those who take the salt into their lungs, as I attempted to do with you, can receive those blessings and receive bits of the promise. So, in many ways, all who travel the sea or wish to take sea as part of them can be the patron of Undarin, but it is the Undari who are innately blessed, and it is with his promise that I can manipulate and control the water, punch a little harder than these measly arms should be able to. And as you've seen other elements, the promise flows through all elements. So some aspects of flame manipulation, lightning, thunder, all of it, I've through careful training in my monastery, I've learned to control this, and I can bestow it upon some people through the baptism, but not yourself if you will not allow the water into your lungs.
Again, I apologize. It was not quite what I was expecting. It just
We can do it now if you're expecting it now.
it it's not.
That was a joke, Uthorn.
No,
That was a
no,
joke.
it's not that I don't. I couldn't. I mean, I'd be willing to consider it. It's I would be hesitant to disgrace your rights once again. As even if I did take upon me the water, there's no guarantee that they would actually bless me or even bless you.
You know, I am a salt priest. We are charged by our monasteries to perform these baptisms against the wishes of the Church of the Sevenfold. Or we believe, and I would even say beyond belief, we know what they teach is incorrect, and it is a disgrace that they use the silence to spread such false parables and prophecies. But nonetheless, the salt priests are in charge to baptize. And on occasion, we lose people. It is, you drown. There is no way around it. You must drown and be reborn. Some people aren't able to come back from that, but I have never lost a soul. And you are my first failure, Uthorn. And I'm
no, don't consider it a failure at all. It's let's just say I definitely have my own faith, and I know of the Church of the Sevenfold teaching false things of one's people. You and I are quite the same in that regard. A lot of misinformation gets put out there. I try my hardest to change people's viewpoints, and hopefully one day I can kind of also show you some of my beliefs.
Perhaps we will have to talk about this, but I also need you to understand I've never lied or faked a baptism ever. So, regardless on if it's a failure to drown you, it is still a failure that I stood before people who believe in me and trust in me and lied to them. And this day will enact a heavy toll on me, but until I rest my eyes, the day is not over.
Yes, of course. It's been a long day. Maybe in repayment for me ruining your service and helping you lie to your people, let me play you a restful song. Hopefully that will take your mind off the ease. I have something just in mind, specifically of the oceans. If that would be to your liking, of course.
Perhaps I could convince you to accompany me back. The others are waiting on us.
Oh,
And then
yes, of
we
course.
can hear your song when it is time for rest this evening.
Oh, of course.
I think
Lead
it's
the way.
important that we regroup. Let's go!
Just as you finish
Connor's
your
whole
guys'
spiel about
conversation.
never. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna make a dumb joke about Pax being a mega church pastor who's doing their first fucking thing, being like, "Oh my god, I just made all that shit up."
This is the
Wow.
divergence.
Yep.
Every mega church pastor started pure in their heart.
As you both finish your conversation,
Look at all that money.
and begin to move out of your cart. As you open the doors, Pax, Kargar, I need another dexterity
Step on a
save
crab.
from Kelp, and I need a perception
Oh
check from Odysseus.
no!
Can I have advantage since I could hear Kelp yelling at me? 'Cause I can speak to crabs.
Angry crab noises.
I should be okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I got a
yeah.
nat 20.
You perceive him like you clock him immediately, mainly because of this weird little fishy connection you had. You could kind of hear
Alright,
him.
that was a slur, but we'll go past
you,
that.
you can you can you
That was
could
not
kind of
okay.
you could kind of hear him mumbling, or what you would guess is mumbling. And as you open the door, you actually see him, and he waiting for it or prepared for it this time. You don't step on him, but he also like very quickly darts out of the way, not to be squished again. And you see him kind of like snapping at you really quickly, and then pointing towards the way he came from.
Uthorn will. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna pick him up and know that he's hurt and be like, by the gods, Uthorn, heal this crab. Who did this to you?
Isn't that Karagar's pet? I will walk over and I will reach down. I'll hit
I
a
think he
string on
prefers
my
the term
harp.
colleague.
I'll hit the string on my harp and I will cast healing word on Kelp.
Okay.
That is 8 points of healing.
Bro got juice. This crab has. You have not seen this crab in the short amount of time you've known him better. He is perky and shining and full of life again as he kind of like his shell mends back together and his like crooked little eye stalk kind of like fixes itself and pops back up into normal, and he like blinks a few times, looking up at you both. He kind of reaches out towards his claw towards your hand.
Uthorn will put a single little finger out and put it and kind of. I'm assuming he just ends up shaking my hand.
Yes, he's going to
yeah.
grab your finger and shake it.
Well, you're certainly an expressive little fellow. Odysseus, you said you were caretakers of the sea, correct? I don't mean to presume, but are you able to communicate with Kelp at all?
Vaguely, yes.
Well, ask him what's he doing over here? Shouldn't he be with Karagar?
Yes, of course, I'll ask that.
Remind me, is it you just get like feelings from them?
I think they can understand me and they cannot communicate back to me. I'm pretty sure.
Worthless! Fucking worthless!
They can understand your words, but you cannot understand their words. In return.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it says you can understand his words, so the kind of you, and like almost in a crab shock, he just kind of takes a step back, like, oh. But he's going to he's basically just going to turn back again and kind of just do like a persistent point back towards the other way.
We should go, Uthorn. This seems important.
Yes,
Would
of
you like to come
course.
with us? Crabby.
I believe his name was Kelp. I don't mean to.
Yes.
It's just a crab. But...
Yes, Barnacle, would you like to go with us?
He's going to give you a little pinch. He's going to pinch your hand a little bit and then hop off and run down.
All right, we'll take him with us.
Certainly an expressive little guy. And Uthorn will follow Kelp.
As you move into the next cart, you come across one of the dwarf guards who is currently talking with the cleric that you know from your conversations earlier. And he's like, I know, it sounds fucking insane, but this giant motherfucker is like really wanting us to investigate some weird fucking demonic runes. I don't know. He's fucking insane. Can you please come help? And she's just kind of like, that's quite all right. I suppose I can come take a look. I'm aware of who you speak of, and I don't believe him to be in any sort of wrong mind. I believe they were somewhat saviors of our people back in Ashmarsh. So I'll at once let's go. And it's like, oh, thank the gods I can get this over with. And he's gonna look at you, back at you two, and see you two, and be like, oh, come on now, what do you want?
Hey, that big fucking giant you're talking about happens to be the smartest person I've ever met.
Oh yeah?
You should take him seriously.
It's kinda hard to take anyone seriously after that night drinking. And who are you anyway?
Please,
Just the
we are
just
friends
the
of
shirtless,
the-
bloody blue guy.
we're friends of the giant making his way around. What was he saying again? I apologize.
He's spewing some nonsense about some weird evil runes down in one of the carts. I don't know. Man,
Well,
this is a lot.
I'm certain it is, sir, and especially after such a festive night. But please, you're the guard. Shouldn't we all go take a look? Certainly, the
Why
protection of all of the people is more important than little Knight's sleep. And
are you moving so jittery?
like I said, it was a fun festivities. Question, not question. But certainly, tell us more about what he was saying as we continue on. Do you already have people going and checking out what he was talking about?
Oh, aye, one of my men, Colum, he's going with him. He's fine.
I would suggest, sir, just in case, to rouse the rest of your men and to get dressed and whatnot. I know once again it has been a festive night, but better safe than sorry, and then we can all sleep easier the rest of the night, right?
If it'll get you all to leave me alone so I can go back to sleep, fine. We can go and look at your little runes and whatever.
Actually, our runes are the national average. It's not that
Odysseus,
little.
Odysseus,
Oh,
not now.
Sorry.
Please. All right, of course,
Right.
please. Let's lead the way of where you sent your gentleman before.
Right. Pardon me, madam. Are you coming? And the cleric will be like, oh, yes, of course. Lead the way. She's like, all right, you two, and is that a crab? All right, well, fuck it, let's go.
Is that a cleric?
As we continue on and walk down, Uthorn will pull out his water skin and he'll give it to the dwarf. Clearly he's thirsty.
Oh, thank you. I suppose. He's
Of
gonna
course.
Take it and I suppose I'm a wee bit parched.
Yes.
Chug on it and that's some good stuff. Spring water.
Yeah, Yeah, I was able to gather water from the stream. I boiled it, of course, to sanitize, but got good water over there.
Good. Don't want any fish piss in it. All right, let's get moving. And he will lead you both down to the cart where Silas and Karagar are waiting. And as you all kind of meet up and talk about or meet up with yourselves, and as you're there and everyone kind of gathers together, we'll go ahead and end tonight's session there.
Okay.
Excellent.
Exciting.
More mysteries.
More mysteries to unravel.
Thank God it wasn't really a demonic circle. It was just a kid drawing with
Crayons.
chalk.
Oh shit! I am so sorry.
I
I should know.
apologize.
This isn't the first time.
I have
Well.
bitten off more than I can chew.
I have been then I can
That's
choose.
funny.
Thank you everybody so much for watching tonight. It's good to be back and continuing on the journey for these fine fellows. Be sure to give us a like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, all that good stuff. We really appreciate it. Make sure to follow our socials and check us out on
Hit
our
that bell
YouTube channel.
notification.
Yep. Ding that bell, all that good stuff. Make sure to check out our YouTube as Connor is uploading those videos so you can catch up and kind of take a look back at some of our other
Oh
stuff.
my gosh.
Indeed. But yes, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it when you join in and tag along with us on this wonderful little journey of ours. So until the next time, have a great rest of your night and a wonderful rest of your week. We will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.